I think the women play a very big role in Appalachian communities. I kind of feel like we're the backbone to the community.
We have built almost all of our communities from the ground up and are doing all we can to maintain them and keep them safe and thriving.
I think that women are very much gatekeepers in our region. They make a lot of decisions about what goes on in families and communities in eastern Kentucky.
Being a stay-at-home mom is wonderful. It's a job I wanted to do since I was like 10 years old. I've had times that I have felt like I wanted to be out in the world, and I have had jobs. I sub now for the school system that my kids are older, at the hospital, check exchange, anything that accommodated my kids' schedule. I worked there, but nothing has been as rewarding as being a stay-at-home mom.
I have the best job in the world. I actually had a kid the other day ask me if I actually got paid to do what I do. So I have all kinds of fun with my job. What I do is I work with science, technology, engineering, and mathematics with teachers and students across the region. I hope that through my job I have benefited my community. And I really think my biggest job is to get people excited. And, when I go out to schools and I take toys that I have, the robots, the drones, and those kinds of things, electronic toys and things, that people get excited.
This is, of course, Pink Sunglasses by Miranda Lambert, who just won a ton of awards for her album, The Weight of These Wings. And in my not so humble opinion, women are about the only people still making good country music. The bro country has about run us all. But women never stopped making country music, and they keep on keeping on. So thank God for country women. Always makes the world look a little bit. I never identified as an artist for most of my life, and I once heard a woman say that organizing is one of the most beautiful art forms, and since then I've definitely tried to tap into my more creative self, and I've pushed and encouraged other women around me to do that as well.
Working in our community, especially with the farmers market, has helped me so much. Like when we first started with the farmers market, I would just go help my dad set up and help him sell his stuff, and it was just like I just found my place in the world, being at the farmers market, and it ended up giving me employment. I was market manager for 2 years, and that helped me grow. It helped me financially, but it also helped me learn how to manage things, and I feel like I've had a pretty good influence on the community as far as things that I do.
I don't know that it's possible to give women enough credit for all that they do in this world. We literally birth every human and raise about 90% of them.
Moms definitely don't get a big credit for their work, and it's kind of like a everyday task. People just kind of overlook it.
At times, I feel like they just get the credit that they deserve, and then sometimes it goes unspoken. There's so much more that goes on than what they do get credit for.
You have to do the work, but you also have to demand your recognition. I mean, we can't, as women, make excuses and say, well, I'm a woman. I have to be quiet. I can't toot my own horn. I can't tell you what I'm good at. Yeah, you can. You have a voice just like anybody else does. So you have to be sure that you do that, and we have to teach girls to do that. We can't teach girls that it's okay to sit by quietly and not take up for yourself.
The narrative of women being at home and caretakers and homemakers is certainly still true. They are, because they have to be, but women are equally in the workforce and carrying full-time jobs. They are living dual realities. So they're doing half of their work is unpaid and half of it is underpaid. So women are perpetually trapped in a lot of toxic cycles, I think, because they are having to give so much to their communities and aren't getting enough back.
Being independent was important as I was growing up. I think that that's changed now, and I think girls and women know that we can be independent, we can do whatever we want. I think now it's kind of the pendulum is sliding back to, okay, I'm a woman, I can do everything, but do I really want to do everything? And is it really important that I'm a great housewife, a great mother, I'm great at my job, I'm great at, I'm climbing the corporate ladder, and how do you balance all of the things that you want to do in life as a woman, and should you have to?
I'm just so grateful to be from here and for my children. I don't know where I would be at in my life if it were not for my children. They're my world.
You want to sing for us?
No. Every day it makes me stronger. Being a single mother, they've taught me a lot, and I just learn every day new ways to make ends meet and to provide for my family. It's been very hard, but I wouldn't change it. I love my time with my boys. We've had a lot of struggles, but they always bring us together and make us stronger.
Building joy for ourselves is not different than building the community we want to be a part of. Those things are intricately connected and rely on one another, and so I think it's a big priority that we experience joy together as much as we can.
I think being a stay-at-home mom rocks. I wouldn't change it for anything. I don't get a payday, but I get the pleasure of seeing my kids grow, be there through every little scratch, every happy moment, every sad moment.
I'm glad that I have this community to raise them in and to get them involved. I'm just glad that this is where we live, and that to be a single mom, I wouldn't want to do it anywhere else than here.
Women have always been a part of the community and will continue to be, and in spite of men or negativity or the unfortunate misrepresentation and underrepresentation of women.
My hope is that we can teach kids in such a way that they rise to those challenges, that they have the tools to attack those challenges and to do whatever it is that they want to do here in our region.
I hope that people just realize what we have here and move forward with what we have in our own community, our land, our crops, our mountains. I just love our home. I think we got the most beautiful place in the world.
The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. This summer the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows are in bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folks roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright.